is perhaps one of the biggest contradictions. I call him an enigma because if we are to believe that the Fetterman we see today is a genuine transition, then you have to admit the Fetterman of today is vastly different from the Fetterman before the stroke. The Fetterman before the stroke had a very casual relationship with hygiene and a clean t-shirt. The Fetterman after the stroke still doesn't have the strongest relationship in apparel, but it's less sloppy today, right? The Fetterman before the stroke, I remember him unfurling a marijuana flag every day and to hang outside of the People's Lieutenant Governor mansion. The Fetterman before the stroke, if you remember, chased a black man down with a shotgun solely because the black man was jogging in his neighborhood while black. The Fetterman before the stroke was in lockstep movement with the very radical and far right. Now, the Fetterman of today, he openly rebukes his own party. He defends Israel. He speaks more plainly and more reasonably than many Republicans I know. And so if this transition is real, if we are to believe that the Fetterman we're watching today is a true transition from the Fetterman we've always known prior to the stroke, then we have to ask, what happened? What happened to Fetterman? And the only thing that I can think of that remotely begins to question or answer what happened between the Fetterman before the stroke to the Fetterman after the stroke is the stroke. That's the only difference. The only difference between the Fetterman before the stroke and the Fetterman after the stroke is the stroke. Something happened, something reset, something neurologically rewired. And most of us know that a stroke is a very traumatic brain injury. It's a strange way, maybe a merciful way, that it appears to have jolted something in the mind of Fetterman to get him to start thinking more reasonably. Because again, the left is literally advocating, or they voted for socialism.